All right, everyone. What is flopping, dude? This is getting a little bit hairy with what's coming around the corner. Okay, hold on a second. Boom, bang, bingity. Oh, that's cool. Yo, Butter, what's flopping, dude? Cheers to the Chad mode, Butter. Oh, that is so cool. Our phones, you know what's bullshit that people don't even realize? Oh, it comes with lights? Wow, okay, that is flippin' cool. I'm buying this right now. Oh, there's a coupon. What are the terms? Subscribe to Lego? Welcome, everyone. Yo, shout out to D Trim was hot and shout out to D Trim, man. Okay, holy cripers. Dude, did you guys see this hantavirus, man? I do not want another fake pandemic, dude. Swear to God. Or if this one's real, that could be even worse. Hold on a sec, I'm just shouting this out. Okay, hold on a second. Everyone comment where you're tuning in from now. Yo, Butterdog, what's flopping, dude? Dude, what's with yo, shout out to Gay Frog, man. It's been a while. Shout out to Gay Frog and Non-Toxic. Shout out to Non-Toxic too. Washington, Trim, you and Dialed, if he gets on here, could hang out, man. He's in Washington too. But he's on Camano Island. It's a good spot, man. How's my brightness? Hold on, I gotta. Okay. California, shout out to Cali, dude. Never been there, but I've been to Florida and I've been to Georgia, at least the airport in Atlanta for a moment. It's a big ass airport, eh? Okay, live title. Are we allowed to say virus on Instagram? I know you may be thinking, but if you remember during COVID, it was bullshit. You couldn't say it without them putting a little thing. There's going to be a ton of people on here, dude. This is breaking, shocking news. Okay, I'm shouting out the live. Yeah, guys, don't fall for this one. And Michigan, shout out to Michigan. What part of Michigan? Are you above me or are you in lower Michigan? Let me know. Welcome, everyone. So, the World Health Organization, which I remember everyone celebrated because the US officially left the World Health Organization. They just announced, well, they actually specifically specified that this is not like COVID, but it's seemingly is getting there. Sarah, if you're sick of me going live, why would you join the live? Why wouldn't you unfollow or block or something? That is a strange problem to have. Shout out to Vancouver Island, London, all over the place. 2 cases in Canada. Wow. Okay, so what do we do, man? What do we do? Because they're going to do something strange around the corner, obviously. And at the same time, by the way, the CEO of Shell Oiling Company said that we're basically running out of oil because they cannot, because that damn Strait of Hormuz is closed, man. So listen, shout out to Australia, all of you guys, American nationalists, shout out to American nationalists. Guys, listen, I want to tell you a lot more about what's coming around the corner, but if you remember how bad the censorship was during Schmovich 19, this one could be strange as well. So I want to be very careful what I mention on this live. So specifically, I'm live right now on Rumble, which is at the link in my bio. It's free to download, free to watch, and free speech. I love you all, and I want us all to make it through this thing, not being manipulated and gaslighted and mind controlled. Because, and also, by the way, Albert Pike, did you hear he wrote down the world wars before they even happened? And he used words like fascism before that word was even invented or discovered or used or whatever. Did you know about that? I know. You Can Be Free Life says prediction of financial shock in 2 to 3 weeks. It's seeming like, dude, there's no way NASDAQ can run up 25% in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. Like, this is the rise before the freaking fall, dude. This is about to be wild. So listen, we are live on Rumble right now. Come to Rumble. It's at the link in my bio. We're discussing this in real time, what's coming around the corner. Shout out to Mario on Rumble, by the way. Guys, Rumble is an alternative to YouTube. It's free to download, free to watch, and free speech. Yes, also, M3 Coop asked why we're talking about the chocolate powder sometimes. Yes, dude. So the chocolate powder, the heirloom cacao, it decalcifies the pineal gland. And most people's pineal glands are calcified right now because of the fluoride. So I choose to assist people in detoxing and rejuvenating their systems, man. Okay, so I hope to see you guys on Rumble. I love you all. I know Coach Kathy said, watch, there will be 33 cases next week. No kidding. No kidding. Very strange. Okay, I hope to see you guys on Rumble. Much love, everyone. Click the link in my bio. Yo, Mario, I wouldn't self-censor my words on here because Rumble doesn't have any censorship anyway. It was more for Instagram. Like, if you remember during Schmovid-19, I'm just kidding, COVID-19, if you wrote the word COVID on Instagram, it would put that little thing and say, for more information about COVID-19, follow official sources. And it was going to the World Health Organization. So, but anyways, the strange thing is that everyone celebrated when the US left the World Health Organization, but I don't know that that's going to have that really means anything. You know what I mean? It's kind of like there's a highway near me that got renamed from like highway, I don't even know what it was, 17 or something. And it got renamed to some super long Native American word, like that is, you know, pretty unpronounceable unless you really know what you're doing. And that is like a pacification thing, like making it seem like we're honoring the natives. Well, they still don't have drinking water that is drinkable on the reserves. You know what I mean? Like, it's a gaslight. It's a we're pretending we're doing something thing. So that's what that reminds me of with the U.S. leaving the World Health Organization. I don't know that that's going to have any kind of effect at all. Shout out to Faster Than You. Shout out to all the new people on here. Sun. Shout out to Sun. And by the way, welcome everyone who literally is on Rumble, because that's where we're streaming right now. And you got a Rumble account because of me. If I affected you to download an app, I will be blessed. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, so hold on. Listen, yeah, I heard about that, Isaiah. That is strange too. So listen, a couple things are going on. They're literally talking, the World Health Organization is discussing some crazy stuff. And in 35 minutes, my phone is going to ring because there's an emergency alert test today. Which, by the way, these emergency alert tests where all of a sudden, you know, people get a text from the government, which they never signed up to get. Obviously, that's going to be used for something shocking in the future, dude. Obviously, it's going to be like, alert aliens, alert nuke. Like, they're testing to make sure their alert system works. You remember the alert that they gave to Hawaii, that there's like a ballistic missile incoming and everyone thought they had like 5 minutes to live and it was a freaking shitstorm, and then all of a sudden there was no bomb? That was crazy, eh? Tell me if anyone on here is Hawaiian or was on that island when that happened. That would be crazy. Yeah, Crystal, I don't like those either. So in 35 minutes, my phone's going to, and I don't know if my computer's going to do something. I don't think so. But anyways, so guys, listen, World Health Organization is talking about fucking, right now, they're downplaying it, but they also downplayed COVID before it was announced that it was a pandemic. So they're saying right now, like, it's not that transmissible, but it has a 40% death rate. I don't know, man. I still don't really know what COVID was. I don't think it was what they said it was. Was there even a virus? Did everyone just get the flu? But I also did get sick in COVID during the time of COVID. That wasn't a sickness that I had never really had before. Like a long ass extended period of time of no energy, just wanted to lay down. Never had that. So what the hell was that? Now, could it have been some chemtrail related stuff? Could it have been some frequency? Did they crank up the cell towers? Like, I don't know, man. I'm choosing to know, but I know the cell towers serve a nefarious purpose. So are they going to crank those up? Everyone gets sick and they say it's a virus. Like, I don't know. But all I know is this: fear not. I know you have a little micro feeling in your stomach right now, a little bit nervous about another possible pandemic and the possible economic collapse and the New World Order trying to make a World War III. I have that same feeling a little bit, but fear not. We need to not fear in the slightest. I think that this is all pre-planned and predestined, and I think that every time they try to do something shocking and try to enslave and control us and do weird stuff, a million people wake up. Millions and millions of people wake up. So that's what's going to happen with this one. It's no different. Millions of people are going to wake up. And in the end, I do believe 100% we win. But yes, it is a little bit of a nervous thought about what could be coming around the corner. But I told you guys, and I'm not the only one to say it, in the end, we win, but it will get a little bit weirder before then. That's basically what. So yeah, the boat, they're saying there's a ship. And it's the same thing, COVID. Remember, there's a ship, then people got, and then they were evacuated and blah, 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 blah. It's the same shit going on. They're just playing the same card, man. So we need to not be fearful. That's 100% true. And also, by the way, don't worry, because Pfizer has been working on a Hanta vaccine literally since 2024. So there'll be an excellent treatment for us if we, come on, man. How many freaking, is this a joke? Hantavirus preliminary was admitted as a side effect for Pfizer. Really hippy dippy. I wouldn't doubt it 100%. That is freaking wild. So listen, hold on a second. Before I tell you guys more about what might happen in the stock market imminently, and also the World War III shit that they're talking about, and the false flag alien invasion, and the Hantavirus, which I'm sure if you go into gematria, it means like 666 or something. I do want to mention that something shocking happened just before this live. And again, in 30 minutes, my phone's going to blow up from that damn, hopefully not actually blow up, but you know what I mean? So before I started this live, something shocking happened. Chalk reached out to me and said, we're going to give away $160 worth of freebies to people on this live. To a couple, like literally probably two, but for sure the first one. So this is the chocolate powder. It's organic heirloom cacao. It decalcifies the pineal gland. It detoxes heavy metals. We know that we're under assault from the heavy metals and pesticides that are raining down on us pretty much every single day, including nanobots, which are being sprayed. I know it's a shocking thought, but there is nano sensors being sprayed into our skies. That's what half the chemtrails are. It's not just about weather control. It's about transhumanism, which is the merging of us with machines. So I like to detox weird shit like that. Chocolate powder can do that. It also massively increases stem cell production, which repairs damaged tissues and damaged cells. So if you're 20, 30, 40 years old and you've never done a heavy metal detox, like, bro, you are affected a little bit more by the cell towers because they react with magnetic particles. Like it's magnets and metals, right? So magnetic metals in your body and electromagnetic frequencies. It's to alter us, man. It's a really strange thing. Shout out to Butterdog. He said, I need a detox, bro. I'm upping my chalk dose for this pending bio attack. Shout out to Butterdog, dude. Fear not, though, brother. So listen, we're giving away $100 bags of chalk lit powder, organic heirloom cacao from Bolivia, and we're giving away $60 bottles of the chalk minerals, which are extracted from a shale deposit, a humic shale deposit in Utah. And let me tell you this, humic acid is one of the most powerful heavy metal detoxifying agents in the natural world. We were just looking it up on Google's AI review thing because it collects shit. I mean, it is handy in some ways, but I know AI is satanic. But anyways, so this is the way the deal works. We're talking about detox. We're talking about superfoods. To get $160 worth of freebies, this is how the deal works. So I just put a link in the chat, which goes to chalk.com. That's CHOQ.com. Chalk is based in Texas. They ship out of Georgia. They have an all-American customer service team, and they have over 5,000 third-party verified 5-star reviews on Trustpilot. So it is a fully legit company. I've been working with them since 2019. I think they've decalcified probably millions of people's pineal glands, maybe not millions, but a lot of people's pineal glands have been detoxified and decalcified because they're taking superfood. So this is the way the deal works. The link, chalk.com. You got to click that link to get bumped first in line. It's first come, first serve. The number one superfood for men and women at Chalk is the hot water purified shilajit. So shilajit has humic and fulvic acid in it and other bioactive compounds, which not only is believed to decalcify your pineal gland, but also massively increases the production of new brain cells, which is called neurogenesis. So you get way sharper memory, concentration, and focus when you're taking it. We ship to Europe, dude. Shout out to Manjo99. Where are you in Europe, dude? Let me know. I can't wait to stand on the ground of Europe one day in the old motherland, man. So anyways, shilajit, super detoxing. Oh, for guys, it boosts total testosterone 21% in 90 days. For ladies, this calibrates your endocrine system and rejuvenates and restores your hormones and hormone balancing, because we know how many chemicals in the food and water supply disrupt endocrine function. They do not want your hormones working right, dude. Guys, they want your testosterone levels off a cliff. And ladies, they want you, I don't know, discombobulated, man. Think of all the chemicals in skincare, hair care, freaking perfume shits. It's all completely toxic. So shilajit, right? Super good for you. The second most potent superfood at chalk.com for men and women is the chalk ashwagandha. So most ashwagandha is farmed in China, whereas the chalk ashwagandha is specifically certified organic. It is 14 times as potent as conventional ashwagandha, and it massively increases not only melatonin production, so you get 1,000 times better sleep while you're taking it, but also it's a hormone optimizer. It's considered the king of herbs in India, and it massively increases cognitive function. That's one of the benefits, which I didn't know that was until literally like 2 days ago. I thought it was more of hormones, fertility, and brain function. Not brain function, but fertility. I thought it was more about fertility and hormones, but actually it's really good for your brain too. So that's the ashwagandha. The way the deal works, to get $160 worth of freebies, which a ton of people are on the site right now, you go to chalk.com. If you put the male vitality stack or the female vitality stack in your cart, and you apply the discount code 44LIFE, that's 44LIFE, that discount code unlocks 44% off for life on your subscription. And then if you place your order on the live and you're the first person to order, you're getting $160 worth of freebies, the chocolate powder and the $60 bottle of chalk minerals. Now, they said as a lightning round, which, the first person to get any superfood at chalk.com, not just a stack, but anything, gets a free $60 bottle of minerals. But if you get a stack, you get the minerals and the chocolate powder. If you're a guy, and let's say, ideally you get the male vitality stack because that's the most bang for your buck and you get the most freebies. But if you can only get one thing, guys, get the Chalk Daily because that's a number one supplement for men. It has shilajit in it and it has mucuna, which we found out yesterday. Mucuna is one of the most powerful adaptogenic superfoods in the natural world for male fertility and male hormone health. You may be thinking hormones, schmormones, but no, testosterone, dude. We got to be detoxing. We got to be boosting our system. In the female stack, the third superfood is the wild crafted Irish moss, which is coming from Nova Scotia in Canada. Super clean, pure, cold Canadian waters, as opposed to most Irish moss is farmed in the Caribbean and it's full of microplastics. The chalk Irish moss in the female vitality stack rebuilds your DNA because it's got the full matrix of minerals. It increases lung function massively. And also it boosts it's actually pro-fertile too, which again is a new thing. But what the reason I think that it's pro-fertile is because the minerals ignite every single biological process in the body. And you are supposed to have 102 minerals every single day that we get from eating and drinking and everything, which is supposed to ignite every biological process in the body. And those bioavailable minerals bind to heavy metals and excrete them out of the body. Today, even if you're eating 100% organically, you're getting less than 10% of the full matrix of minerals. So it's absolutely imperative to be getting minerals into you. And that also breaks down calcifications and acidic deposits in the body, like your pineal glands. So a bunch of people are on the site right now looking at male stacks and female stacks. First person to get a male or female vitality stack subscription with the discount code 44LIFE, you get a 44% off lifetime discount, which you can cancel or modify at any time. And automatically you're getting $160 worth of freaking freebies. But for guys, get the Chalk Daily if you can only get one thing. And for ladies, get the hot water purified shilajit if you can only get one thing. But I would go full-blown stack because then you get the $100 bag of chocolate and the $60 bottle of chalk minerals, which again, humic shale. So that's a deposit in Utah. So it's like fully American. It's not some Chinese thing. Listen to these freaking benefits, dude. Humic acid, benefits of humic acid for humic shale. So humic acid has a unique molecular structure that acts as a natural chelator, which means it detoxes stuff out of you. Shout out to Tori. She said, live your life like Jesus is coming back tomorrow. This is definitely the season. I know, Tori. I agree 100%. Everyone, amen to Tori. Humic acid, so it can bind to heavy metals, toxins, and free radicals in the digestive tract, preventing them from being absorbed into the body and facilitating their safe removal. So we're talking about, it doesn't matter they're spraying you with chemtrails if you're detoxing it, dude. Obviously, we got to stop that still, though. Humic acid acts as prebiotics. They help support the growth of beneficial gut bacteria while inhibiting the proliferation of harmful pathogens. This can help improve the integrity of the intestinal wall and massively boost nutrient absorption and nutrient delivery, because every single vitamin requires a mineral to activate it. So if you're getting the full matrix of minerals, you are literally getting more nutrients from the food you're already eating to begin with today, which we know that, interestingly, this is where it gets a little bit strange. The minerals are frequencies of light. Your DNA is light codes. They work together. And for some reason, because of all the spraying, the synthetic fertilizers, and the pesticides, that wipes out the biome of the soil, which is where you're supposed to get those minerals from in the first place. So they have intentionally 100% disrupted the soil microbiome so that we're getting less nutrients from our food. Like, there's less to begin with, dude. Not just minerals, but also vitamins. Like, food is lower today in nutrients than it was like 60, 70 years ago. And I can't help but think, I mean, we have all these regulatory bodies, right? We got all these agencies like the EPA and everything. What the Sam damn are they doing when we're spraying billions of pounds of glyphosate every single year into our soil and water supply? Like, you get in trouble if you got an old barrel of oil on your property that decomposes and spills on the ground. But they can dump a billion pounds, they can approve and allow a billion freaking gallons of glyphosate to be sprayed. That is very strange, dude. Shout out to Rules and Tools. He said Shilajit provides the raw cellular energy, ATP, and mineral cofactors that the testes need to synthesize hormones. Tribulus, which is in the Chalk Daily, sends the LH signal from the brain, telling it to make more testosterone. Dude, I'm telling you right now, every single guy should be taking the Chalk Daily. You're getting both of those things, complete superfoods. And in the female stack, so the female stack is the purified Shilajit, the organic ashwagandha, and the wildcrafted Irish moss. In the male vitality stack, it's the Chalk Daily, the ashwagandha, and the Tongkat 100. Tongkat 100 is wildcrafted Tongkat Ali from the chemical-free Malaysian rainforests. This stuff boosts free testosterone 87% in 21 days and can increase sperm count up to 688%. Every single guy should be taking the Tongkat. A bunch of people are on the site right now. Some people are checking out. Get your order placed ASAP. With the coupon code 44life on the subscription to lock in the free $160 worth of freebies that I can't believe Chalk is even freaking doing right now, man. And also keep in mind too, most cacao is sprayed with herbicides and whatnot. It's moldy and it's hybrid. Chalk lit powder is the heirloom cacao. It's genetically tested. It is the OG, the original cacao. Theobroma cocoa is the Latin, I think. And this stuff not only is believed to decalcify your pineal gland, but also the stem cell production, dude, is freaking huge. And also, what was the other thing? Bliss chemicals. So it makes your brain produce tryptophan, dopamine, and serotonin when you drink it, which massively boosts, it's called Bliss chemicals, the feel-good hormones, dude. It's freaking good for you. Shout out to Rules and Jules. He said, ashwagandha removes the cortisol interference that would block the signal Safed muesli. Oh, yeah, so sorry. Ashwagandha removes the cortisol interference that would block that signal. Safed muesli, which is in the Chalk Daily, ensures the reproductive tissue itself is healthy and responsive. Mucuna, which is also in the Chalk Daily, removes the prolactin ceiling and provides dopaminergic drive. Is that a word, dude? This guy's a freaking encyclopedia. He knows all about chalk, man, literally more than probably me, to be honest. Shout out to Herbert. He said, wow, the energy hit after washing down my chalk, my stack, my minerals, and my 7 wonders with Chad mode. Amazing start to my day. Shout out to Herbert, who's taking the male vitality stack. He got the free bag of lit powder, I believe, and he's taking the minerals, 7 wonders, and the Chad mode. By the way, guys, Herbert, he's not some willy-nilly guy. He is literally a licensed, insured, and certified airplane mechanic. This guy knows where every freaking tool is in his house and in his shop. He's organized. And he wants to detox and boost his system. Yeah. Shout out to Butterdog. He said Herbert has an elite lineup. That's right, dude. I mean, we're talking superfoods 100%. And Herbert, I guess, decided that however many years it's been that he's been on this flat plane, that he wants to be decalcified and boost his system massively. So shout out to freaking Herbert, man. And the Chad mode, of course. I'm sipping on a Chad mode right now, too, but I can't tell anyone about it because we're running low. Okay, hold on a second. A bunch of people are on the site. We are going to shout out this live again on Instagram soon too. So if you're on the site right now, make sure you apply the discount code 44life on your subscription ASAP to the male or female vitality stack to unlock the 44% off for life. And then you get automatically included $160 worth of freebies. Also, who was it? Kyle is shady. Kyle, are you still on here? Because you asked a question I can answer, dude. Trim, who was the second person to comment on this live, said he missed the promo code. The promo code is 44LIFE. So you put so remember, that discount code works on the subscription, not on the one-time order. To get the freebies, you got to use that coupon code on the subscription, not the one-time order. And that is what A, gives you the discount, and B, gets you the freebies. Shout out to Nix. He said, I have the Daily and the Tomcat in my truck cup holders right now. Haha. Shout out to Nix, dude. Nix is an OG. He's a real one. He's a regular on the live. Shout out to freaking Nix, man. And then Nix, welcome to Trim, who's going to get a bunch of superfoods and decalcify his pineal gland. Listen, I do think that if there's this considered effort to control the food supply, put fluoride in it, put all these chemicals, all this crazy stuff, don't you think it's a pretty big act of rebellion to like detox that and rejuvenate and restore your system? I just feel like that and growing your own food are like two of the biggest forms of rebellion against this system that wants you sick and polluted and chemicalized. You know what I'm saying? So guys who are walking around today, if they have not detoxed before, Trim, the Tomcat and the Daily are the top two for men. I just think though, because they're running the 44% off lifetime discount, I would go with the stack, because if you get just the Tomcat and the Daily, which is badass, you are going to get a $60 bottle of minerals for free. But if you spend a little bit more, get the full-blown male stack, you're getting the $100 bag of chocolate powder and the $60 bottle of minerals. Just saying. But otherwise, dude, you cannot go wrong. Tomcat and Daily is a freaking, it's a Giga Chad stack, dude. Oh, and he's a trainer. Okay, hold on a second. See, this is what I mean. We have professionals on here, guys. This is not a bunch of weirdo tinfoil hat wearing people, which I do wear one sometimes. Pyramid tinfoil hat. But he's a trainer. So Trim, then you likely will love the benefits of the fact that the Tomcat Ali increases not only testosterone, but muscle endurance, muscle recovery, and muscular output like strength. Shilajit also increases your, recovery, post-workout recovery. It's amazing, dude. Dude, Trim, and you're the kind of person too, like, I'm not a trainer per se. I notice a difference taking chalk, but when people are like dialed with their vessels and they train and they work out, like they can notice little micro differences in their day to day because they're so dialed. You are going to notice a gigantic difference taking chalk, dude. Hippy Dippy said, do we get a bag of chalk powder with every consecutive order once signed up? Hippy Dippy, this is for new orders placed on the live. It's not a forever thing that you always get a free bag of lit powder. What usually ends up happening is someone gets the free bag of lit powder. They love it so much, they end up subscribing to it if they want it consistently. So that's the way that works. Trim, you know what's interesting too? So Trim said he's been taking Tomcat since 2019. So Trim, you know what's crazy? So this is big then. Most Tomcat Ali is farmed in China. And even the stuff that says like Primo 300 to 1 extract, usually it's from China. The Tomcat that we have is certified wildcrafted from the chemical-free Malaysian rainforests. And then it is clinically studied. The way they extract it is a patented process because it preserves like 95% of the bioactive compounds, whereas most companies will take Tomcat. The way they extract it actually denatures like a ton of the bioactive compounds in it. So you could get a 3,000 to 1 Tomcat extract and it have less bioactive compounds than our 100 to 1 extract. Pretty freaking cool. I think you'll notice a massive difference. A bunch of people are on the site right now. Let me double check if we, boom, bang, bang. Again, $160 worth of freebies. If you put the male or female Vitality Stack in your cart and you apply the coupon code 44LIFE, that unlocks the 44% off lifetime discount. You're not going to see the freebies like on your order or anything, but you will, it gets packed into your package when they pack it up, packety pack. So it gets you, and then it will show up at your door in 2 to 5 business days. Also, shout out to Herbert, who said, my girlfriend has noticed a change in me since starting chalk a few weeks ago. Shut up, Herbert. Are you serious? I switched from a different brand of daily natural supplements. Shout out to Herb, who obviously has been prioritizing his health for a while, but now decided to try chalk because he heard that it's freaking good for you and clinically studied, and that most other companies, you got to watch out. I don't know that they're all nefarious, but like, dude, 80% of the supplements on Amazon don't even contain 20% of what it says on the bottle. That was a meta study they did. And so with chalk, it just kind of removes the guesswork, man. You're getting clinically studied doses. That's the other thing. Like, the clinical studies are a pretty big deal, dude. If you're taking the Tomcat Elite from chalk, you get a boost of free testosterone 87% in 21 days. The Shilajit also is clinically studied for women, calibrates your hormones, increases memory, increases brain function. The chalk Shilajit for men boosts total testosterone 21% in 90 days. That's like a pretty big freaking deal, dude. there's total and there's free testosterone, right? They're two different metrics. One's like free floating more, one is a different metric. I don't know. But basically, if you're taking the male stack, you're getting boosts in both total and free testosterone, which makes a gigantic world of difference. And Herbert too. You know what it is, Herb? Because you're, I think, were you born in 69? Because I think you were, you're probably what, in your 40s or 50s? The reason I ask is because that's when testosterone levels naturally decline. But with the shit that's going on in the food and water supply today, they're declining a lot sooner. And then you get the natural decline on top of that. So maybe your girlfriend is noticing your testosterone, dude. That's probably what it is. When I first started taking chalk, by the way, within 3 months of taking it, they just had the chalk daily and the chalk action. Those were the first two chalks. When I first started taking it, my voice, so I was 24, my voice literally lowered in deepness, like it changed octaves. It literally changed my voice. And the reason I noticed that is because I was recording videos and I was looking at my highlights, and some of my story highlights from 3 months before I was listening, and I'm like, why does my voice sound like high pitched? And then I listen to it now and I'm like, dude, my voice 100% changed. And that's because testosterone has to do with your vocal cords or whatever. It's what can give you a deep voice. And, if you have low testosterone, you might sound like a freaking Alvin and the Chipmunks or whatever. You've heard it before. No testosterone, dude. So even though I was eating organic in 2019, when I first started taking chalk, that's not enough, bro. Chemtrails, pesticides, all this shit, it's not enough. So anyways, that was one of the benefits I noticed was my voice actually getting deeper. But of course, then you're only on the first 2 weeks, Herbert, Herb. So that means you're not even on the chalk 90-day chalk challenge yet. Wait until you get there, dude, because that's when a lot of the clinically studied benefits, are actualized and attained. So hold on a second. A bunch of people are on the site right now. Boom, bang, bing. Make sure you use the discount code 44life. Again, you're getting $160 worth of freebies if you get the male or female stack on the live with the discount code 44life. Do not willy-nilly this deal. This is the craziest deal chalk has done in I don't know how long, man. And by the way, if there's like a crazy shock and all this crazy system and there's a, type of lockdowns and all that, like, I don't know, man. I don't know if we're going to be able to keep giving away freebies, basically, is my point. Shout out to Tim, who was born in 63. I can imagine Tim growing up wherever you grew up in the 70s, 80s. You guys had a time, man. Now it's all strange and weird for sure. So hold on a second. I'm about to shut up the live on Instagram. If you're on the site right now, place your order ASAP. Male or female stack, get the freebies, get the benefits, and feel like $1 million, man, and get that pineal gland freaking decalcified. Hold on a second. Listen to this. So I know a lot of these benefits off the top of my head, but listen, heirloom cacao benefits. Cacao is packed with flavonols that improve circulation, support healthy blood pressure levels. Wow, I can't even tell you what it does else, but it's really good for your heart and circulation. Mood enhancement. Known for stimulating serotonin and dopamine, heirloom cacao contains compounds like theobromine, which boost mood and foster feelings of bliss from drinking cacao, dude. And then the stem cell benefits too. Hold on, let me type this in because I want to see stem cell benefits from cacao. Because I've been saying this, there's studies on it. It's freaking wild, dude. Stem cells go and rejuvenate your system. High flavanol cacao, particularly from heirloom varieties, acts as a potent stimulator for stem cell mobilization, doubling the number of regenerative cells in the bloodstream. These bioactives trigger the release of stem cells from bone marrow, allowing them to travel through the body to repair damage in the heart, liver, skin, and blood vessels. Wow, dude. Stem cell production. Are you freaking nuts? That's from the cacao. Never mind what happens when you're taking that along with the shilajit and the ashwagandha and the Irish moss. So hold on a second. Bunch of people are on the site right now. Oh, congratulations to just got the shilajit and the ashwagandha. That is a freaking awesome combo. Well, Nix, I just can't talk medical, right? So when it's talking about medical stuff, I have to censor that. Like I can't say chalk. Chalk does not treat, cure, or diagnose any disease. So I can't mention any disease. That's just the whatchamacallit, FTC guidelines or something, or is it the FDA? Anyway, both of them. So listen, a bunch of people on the site. Congratulations to who just got the shilajit and the ashwagandha, which is a extremely potent combo. You guys are getting, whoever just got that is getting the free $60 bottle of chalk minerals. So congrats in advance to taking this step in the freaking direction of health and rejuvenating your system. That's right. You can say support. That's right, girls and jewels. Like it supports heart health. It supports heart health. The shilajit supports testosterone production massively. The Tonkat does as well. And again, detox. Look what Matthew said. He said that his roommate has noticed him looking healthier since he started taking chalk, and he feels healthier also. Shout out to Matthew, dude. I'm not surprised because we're talking about something that's clinically studied. This is not like some willy-nilly, it might benefit you kind of thing. It's clinically studied. So shout out to freaking Matthew, dude. Absolutely amazing. Now, there's a bunch of people on the site. There's more people on the site than we have freebies to give away. So if you are on the site right now, get your order placed ASAP with that discount code. Let me double check here. Boom, bang, bing. A couple people are plugging in cards. Chalk said the first 2 people. So if you're worried that like if you place your order at the same time as someone else and they're a second before you, you don't get it. They said the first 2 people get $160 worth of freebies. So if you're on the site, make sure that you're putting the subscription in your cart rather, and applying the coupon code 44life. You do not want to pay full price when they're running this kind of deal. As a 3%er, I have the feral attitude that embodies Gen X. Shout out to Herb, man. I actually forget. I'm sorry, dude. What is a 3%er again? And actually, also, what is Gen X, Gen Z? Which one's that? I know I'm not up to speed on some of this stuff, guys. Shout out to Herbert, who is a little bit, I would say, I guess, a generation is 25 years, so it's not a generation, but he's a couple years younger than my dad, dude. Does that mean I'm older than your son, Herbert? Unless you had him super young. No, you told me this. You had your son rather quite young, eh? That's awesome, dude. Then when you're 50 and he's 25, or the closer in age, I think is great, really, to be close in age with your children. Okay, hold on a second. Benefits of Irish moss for women. Have you guys wrapped your head around this? Because this is freaking shocking. Female stack has the Irish moss, an excellent source of iodine, which helps regulate the thyroid gland and metabolism. So healthy metabolism. That's healthy weight. We can't say weight loss, but it helps get your weight going. Mineral density. Sea moss is rich in essential minerals, providing iron, calcium, and magnesium, which help increase energy levels and support bone health. Skin, hair, and nails. Often used for beauty, it contains nutrients that support collagen production, resulting in improved skin hydration and stronger hair. Can you freaking believe that, dude? We're talking about Irish moss. Also, because it has the full matrix of minerals, those minerals replace heavy metals and detox them out of the body. Herbert said 3% of the population would defend the Constitution. So wait, can you tell me the lore of a 3%er? Like 3% would, or 3% did, or what do you mean? Like, I know, but where did 3% come from? Like, explain more, but I totally get that, dude. So that's good, dude. Hold on a second. Let me double check here. Boom, bang, bing. Okay, I'm about to shout out the live on Instagram again. Guys, if you're on the site, this is the last call because we're only giving away a couple bags of the lit today. And the next, there's going to be like another 100 people on here in 2 seconds. So when they're here, we will end up giving away those freebies. So quickly get your order placed ASAP with the discount code 44life. You're not going to regret it. Shout out to Trim. Trim, I'm going to hold a slot for you, dude, because I want to make sure you get hooked up on the freebies. There's a bunch of people on the site, man. So you got to go to your cart. You got to put the male or female vitality stack in your cart, apply that discount code 44life to unlock the 44% off lifetime discount, and then you automatically get locked in for the $160 freaking dollars worth of freebies too. Can you believe that? X-Files did a thing. France has started isolating people with mild symptoms. This virus is spreading fast across 12 countries. This is the deadliest virus the world has ever seen. 40% of the people who got diagnosed have lost their lives. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Oh, jeepers creepers. Let me look at this. A flight attendant barely even touched the infected passenger who just died, blah, blah, blah. I don't know if any of this is true, but it is strange, man. Israel just confirmed their first case. The Joker says, first a silly war, then an oil crisis, now a virus. Great, great. Dude, man, this is getting a little bit wild, man. Oh, the other 90% would turn and hide. You think so, Herb? I think more than, don't you think more than 3% really of men would defend the Constitution? I think if something kicked off, they surely, depends what kicks off though, of course. Because I can tell you, men in law enforcement, the military, like, they want to defend the Constitution. Their asses off. They would defend the shit out of it. So I guess it depends how, but I mean, they are violating the Constitution in many ways. Same here in Canada, obviously. It's not, I bet they regret letting America, not letting it, rather. I bet they regret that America became so strong and fought off the British and kicked them all out and made their own, pioneered their own freaking country, man. That's why America's under assault more than I'd say. This is why Europe, they can ban all these chemicals, whereas in America, they still have these chemicals and these GMOs and pesticides and stuff because it is a war on America. It's concentrated there because you guys are the last bastion of freedom. If America falls, the world will fall. Uganda is not going to defeat the Illuminati. It would be America. Or, is India about to revolt against the Illuminati? I don't know, man. I think that America, all eyes are on the U.S., man. So you guys in the States, I'll be there soon, by the way. At some point, I'm probably going to get, because Mrs. Shane Vibes is American citizen by birth. So when she gets that, then I'm pretty much freaking grandfathered in, man. Okay, hold on a second. I wonder what state though. Like, there's ticks everywhere, but there's ticks here too. I'm just saying, like, I wonder where I would go. Because I don't like cities. I wouldn't be in any city. So what rural area would I live that you can survive if shit hits the fan? Like, these are the things I think about. I think I was the last generation that actually had Constitution education in K to 12 school. Really, Herb? That's freaking crazy, man. Shout out to Tim, by the way. Guys, Tim is a literal Giga Chat. And he too is a professional. Everyone comment your professions now. Dial, that's funny you say Idaho, because did I say that? Hold on a second. Guys, if you're on the site right now, literally get your order placed ASAP. I'm shouting out the live on Instagram again. There's going to be like 100 people on here. You guys got bumped in first in line. Get your freebies locked in. Get your order placed with that discount code. And boom, bang, bing, let's freaking give her, man. The active compounds in heirloom cacao that support stem cell mobilization, proliferation, and differentiation are epictation and the broader flavonoid complex. Shout out to Rules and Tools, man. Shout out to Avier, who's a college student. Hippy Dippy's a nurse. Hippy Dippy, if you don't get the flu shot as a nurse, do you have to wear a mask? Is that still how they do that? Hold on, what was I just reading? Hold on a sec. France has begun isolating people with mild symptoms. No, I know. I'm sure you don't get the flu shot, Hippy Dippy, but but you don't wear a mask. Okay, so you actually confirmed two things with one response, actually. Yeah, wow, that is Herbert. Listen to what Herbert said. Why did they stop teaching cursive? So our children couldn't read the Constitution or history. They are lied to as its true meaning and purpose. That's right, man, 100%. Nix is a cannabis breeder and CEO. Nix, shout out to Nix, man. Accounting major, Isaiah's accounting. Oh, here's the emergency alert. Everyone's fucking phone in Ontario right now is going off. Everyone in Ontario is looking at their phone right now because of this. This is a test of the Ontario Alert Ready system. There's no danger to your health or safety. If this was an actual emergency, you would now see instructions for protecting yourself. Oh, God. And you can't opt out of it. So look. Watch. Emergency alert, dude. It's an alert. It just alerted me. So what's that going to be used for? Nuclear bomb went off. Like, what are they going to say, eh? So the guy who was just chainsawing, I can hear out my window, just stopped because his phone was probably going off. Shout out to Hippy Dippy, who also just got the emergency alert. Yeah. I imagine it's going to be, what is it? Are they going to use that for the next lockdown? Are they going to use the emergency alert for, something else? I wonder. What kind of emergency are they alerting you to? Well, Tim, it was a test. So it was an emergency alert test. And did all of Canada just get that emergency alert, or was that just Ontario? Everyone comment below if you're in Canada right now and you got the emergency alert and where you are. Welcome, everyone. So welcome to the shit show, Irish Mike. Yeah, dude. This is very strange. So as the title suggests, yes, France literally is beginning to isolate people. This is breaking news, guys. Like, I don't know. I don't really have like a solution to this exactly, other than that you probably should not comply. You got the emergency alert too, eh? So Biker Gal, what do you think they're going to use that for one day, eh? It's going to be what? Emergency alert. Aliens, like, who knows? BC got it, eh? British Columbia had the alert too. And you got an emergency alert yesterday. So they're testing these alerts because they're going to use them at some point. And I wonder what from. Very strange, dude. Heather just got the emergency alert yesterday in Nova Scotia. It's so crazy. You know, let's just admit for a second, it is kind of wild that I'm just like, press this button on this black mirror, and all of a sudden, there's a bajillion people from all around the world. Like, I know I sound like a boomer, but it is crazy. Okay, listen, we're talking about this shocking lockdown situation and other situations that are coming around the corner on my Rumble live stream channel. So we are live on Rumble right now. We're answering questions. We're discussing things in full detail. This is getting freaking wild, dude. If they do another lockdown, this one will be different. And as Bill, who said, Gates, the next one will be bad or worse or whatever he said. Who the hell says that, dude? Clean Copy said, can you let us know what this is about? It's about the freaking Hanta, man. The cruise ship thing. Unacceptable Aaron says, I'm an essential worker. Hopefully they can start sending back. Okay, guys, come to Rumble now and we can discuss freely. Free to download, free to watch, and free speech. It's at the link in my bio. Come to Rumble now. We got 70 people on and we're discussing breaking news, man. They're going to try to lock us down again, man. They're going to tell you to wear a mask. And this time they're going to say put on 2. Did they actually say at one point 2 masks is safer than 1? Oh, jeepers, man. I know. Shout out to Crowley, said it's staged again. Yeah, well, I wonder. Okay, so good question, Irish Mike. See, Mike's paying attention. I think all of you guys are. Are any of you buying the official story? Like, come on, man. But listen, it's one thing to know about Michelle Obama and all this other stuff. But if we're still drinking fluoride and eating GMOs, they do have us in a funny position that they want us to be in, right? Calcified pineal gland, lowered vibrational frequency. Let's discuss this in more detail, guys, on my Rumble live stream channel. Again, we're streaming there right now. It's at the link in my bio. Rumble is an app, but you can also just watch it through your browser. But the viewing experience is better if you get the app. It's an alternative to YouTube that has 0 censorship. I've never got a strike there, whereas on here, I've gotten strikes literally for discussing fluoride. So we're talking about a lot more than that on freaking Rumble. So Jacob and all of you guys, come to Rumble. Yeah, shout out to the official dropship captain. Make sure you're posting about the stuff you're commenting on my live about, because otherwise you're just kind of like yapping in the comments. You know what I mean? Okay, I love you all. I hope to see you guys on Rumble. Okay, see you on Rumble. Much love, everyone. Shout out to Swilson. He says, no GMO, no tap water. Freaking awesome, Swilson. Sarah, rather. It's a she. Okay, we'll see you guys on Rumble. Nick, yes, we're live on Rumble. All right, much love, everyone. Some guy said, nothing here is being said is intellectual, blah, blah, blah. Well, for one, I don't see Shane Vibes intellectual. That's not my name, dude. It's Shane Vibes Truth. Same thing when someone called me fat last year. I said, this isn't Shane Vibes Fitness, bro. Fuck off. Okay, hold on a second. The freebies, by the way, if you're on the site, the freebies don't need to be added to the cart and they won't show up at checkout. It's just if you place your order to the male or female stack with the code 44life, you're going to get the $160 worth of freebies. Shout out to Javier, who's in Kirksville. Where's that, dude? So yeah, if you're on the site right now, you can double down and get an extra bottle of minerals and the heirloom cacao, but otherwise you just got to get the stack to get the freebies. Kirksville, hold on a sec. Oh, Missouri, okay. That doesn't look like a bad spot, dude. Not too populated. Yeah, what's wrong with that, man? Looks like a good spot to me. I know you didn't say anything was wrong with it. I'd be chilling in the Thousand Hills State Park, though. But the thing is, state parks, like, you're better off going to, you guys don't have crown land, you have public land. It's the same thing here, it's crown land, they call it crown. The king, the queen, the fucking king. You know that if you're Canadian, you're technically a subject of the king, eh? Code 44life gets me the deal, and I auto get the freebies. That's right, Butterdog. Shout out to Butterdog, dude. Guys, welcome to Rumble. Far North fan said, my brother's a nurse. A male nurse, eh? That reminds me of that movie with, who's that one actor who's the male nurse? Ben, not Ben Stiller. Yeah, Ben Stiller, I think. A male nurse, eh? That's awesome. I'm basically a male midwife, so there you go. Shout out to Butterdog who's ordering. Shout out to Butterdog, dude, we'll get you freaking hooked up. I live in a private estate trailer park home. I got a water well. Dude, shout out to Matthew. I'd live in a trailer in 2 seconds, man. What's wrong with that? More airflow. Just make sure it's not moldy. They're known to be super moldy. Shout out to Chlamydia Carl. Great username, dude. Where's Gay Frog? Is Gay Frog on here? Dude, Butterdog. Great job, dude. So Butterdog's stocking up on his superfoods. Indiana, eh? Okay. You'll be close, Herbert, to Whistling Diesel, man. Okay, listen, guys. So as we know, they're now announcing France is actually beginning to isolate people. Let me read you this headline, but don't be scared, but it is a little bit shocking. The hantavirus lockdown, it has begun. France has started isolating people with mild symptoms. The virus is spreading fast across 12 countries. This is the deadliest virus the world has ever seen. I don't know if that's true or not. 40% of the people who got diagnosed have lost their lives. We also saw a bunch of Chinese people dropping in the streets for COVID, but then no one did that over here. A flight attendant barely even touched the infected passenger who just died, and now she's affected too. 1,000 times worse than COVID. I don't know, dude. Like, it's just giving me the vibes of, I'm wondering if, we're seeing a 2.0 pandemic. And if so, is this one going to be, what did Bill Gates say? The next one will get their attention. Who the hell says that, dude? Who the hell says that? Now, listen, do not be fearful, because yes, there's about to be a World War III. Yes, there's about to be an energy crisis. Yes, there is now a pandemic. There's a lot freaking going on, but fear not. I don't think any of you guys are scared, right? Because do not be fearful, man. There are ticks, though. Oh, Javier, watch out for those damn ticks, man. Maybe that's fear-mongering too, though. Just don't even worry about a tick. Just flick it off you and don't get bit by it. Put some essential oils on. So hold on a second. Literally, fear not. It says it in the Bible 365 times. To not be fearful. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. Shout out to Carl. He said, God has us protected 100%. So before we get into the other details of how strange this whole thing is, and also the X-Files did a thing on it, which is very shocking. I wanted to mention, before we started this live, Chalk told me that we're giving away $160 worth of freebies to one lucky person on the live. Literally, one person is getting the $100 bag of chocolate powder and the $60 bottle of chalk minerals, which is cold water extracted from a humic shale deposit in Utah, which has the full matrix of minerals, which rebuilds your DNA, which detoxes heavy metals and decalcifies your pineal gland. And the chocolate powder, which massively increases stem cell production. We just found out heirloom cacao. I read a whole freaking write-up on it, man. Literally massively increases stem cell mobilization, which rejuvenates and restores damaged tissues and damaged cells. We know they're spraying us with heavy metals. We know there's 1 billion pounds of pesticides being sprayed every year. We know that the cell towers, the Wi-Fi, the frequencies, all that shit is horrible for us. We got to be detoxing. So the way the deal works to get $160 worth of freebies that I can't even believe Chalk is doing right now, it's first come, first serve. I just put the link in the chat, which goes to choq.com, chalk.com. Now, Chalk is based in Texas. They ship out of Georgia. They have an all-American customer service team, and they have over 5,000 third-party verified 5-star reviews on Trustpilot. Click the link ASAP to go to the site to make sure you're bumped first in line. The number one superfood for men and women at chalk.com is the hot water purified shilajit. So shilajit is an herbal mineral compound from the Himalayas. This stuff increases neurogenesis, which is the production of new brain cells. So you get way sharper memory, concentration, and focus while you're taking it. It also boosts testosterone for men, 21% in 90 days. And for women, it calibrates your endocrine system and optimizes your hormones. Super, super good for memory, concentration, and focus, though. People swear by shilajit. The Russian military secretly studied shilajit for 40 years. It is a complete superfood. That shilajit is in both the male and female vitality stack at chalk.com. The next, shout out to American Nationalist. Dude, what did you say to that girl? You said something funny to that girl, dude. That was hilarious. Shout out to American Nationalist. So you actually made me laugh on the lot, dude. So listen, the way the deal works to get $160 worth of freebies. Everyone read Rules and Tools' comments too. This guy freaking knows what's going on with superfoods. So the first person to go to chalk.com and put the male or female vitality stack in your cart and apply the discount code 44LIFE, that's 44LIFE, that unlocks a 44% off lifetime discount, which you can cancel or modify at any time. And automatically, if you're the first person to place your order on getting the shilajit, the ashwagandha, and the Irish moss in the female stack, or the shilajit, the ashwagandha, and the Tongkat 100 in the male vitality stack, which boosts free testosterone 87% in 21 days and sperm count up to 688%. That's what the Tongkat Ali does. First person to place their order for a male or female stack subscription with the code 44LIFE, you get 44% off for life, and automatically you're going to get $160 worth of freaking freebies included in your order, which is absolutely insane. Look, we know they spent billions of dollars and they brainwashed millions and millions of people to think that fluoride is good for us. They're still adding it to the water supply. We know it calcifies our pineal gland, but it's still being added. They want to dull your senses. I think a pretty strong act of rebellion would be to completely do the opposite of what the hell they want us to be doing, which is being full of fluoride and chemicals and heavy metals. Shout out to Sum, who said, I ordered the shilajit the other day to try it. It's in the mail, making its way to me in Texas. Shout out to Sum, who's taking, so listen, Sum, what's coming to you now, this purified shilajit, is not some willy-nilly shilajit. The vast majority of shilajit on the internet is farmed, or not farmed, brother. It's the tar resin shilajit, which is 20 to 30% water. It's significantly diluted, usually has heavy metals in it, and has on average 5 to 10 times less bioactive compounds than the chalk shilajit. So chalk specifically went for a hot water purified, then the water is evaporated, making it a potent concentrate. Then it's clinically studied to do all of those things: detox, boost your brain function, calibrate your endocrine system. It's extremely pro-fertile. We know there's a depopulation agenda. They want us to be infertile, obviously, with all these chemicals. So this is, dude, Sum, I'm freaking stoked for you to try the shilajit. You're going to freaking love it. Keep in mind, the clinically studied benefits are based on consistent consumption over 90 days. So you do want to get a consistent dose. But keep in mind, you can cancel or modify your subscription at any time. So it's not like you're signing a contract here. You are subscribing so that you can ideally get 90 days worth of it into you at least, which is the 90-day chalk challenge, we call it. That's when a lot of the clinically studied benefits were obtained, is 90 days. And so first person, there's a ton of people on the site right now. First person to get a male or female Vitality Stack subscription with the discount code 44life, you unlock a 44% off lifetime discount. And if you're the first person to place your order, you're getting $160 worth of freebies, dude. The lit powder and the chalk minerals, which is freaking amazing. Shout out to Hippie Debbie. You said each stack order is a month supply. Yes, each. So in the female stack, you have the shilajit, the ashwagandha, and the Irish moss. I think that's the one you have, Hippie Debbie. And you guys can hear me, right? Okay, I'm just getting a call. Each bottle is a month supply. The female stack has 3 bottles. That's supposed to be 1 month supply. You're taking 3 Irish moss a day. You're taking 1 ashwagandha and 1 shilajit a day. And then also in the male Vitality Stack, it's 2 of the chalk daily per day. And by the way, the daily benefits, the benefits in the chalk daily, dude, there is something called Mucuna in the chalk daily. Listen to what this freaking thing does if you're taking the male Vitality Stack. Clinical studies suggest Mucuna can significantly improve semen quality by boosting sperm count, sperm motility, and overall volume in men. The antioxidant properties of the bean, it's Mucuna, it's a bean thing, protects sperm cells from oxidative damage, which is a common case. Okay. So frequencies, Wi-Fi, cell towers, all that shit disrupts the electromagnetic frequencies do fry your DNA and lower sperm count. That's why if you keep your phone in your pocket, it lowers your sperm count, which is what a devious fucking plan, eh? Like, could you imagine if you were some evil genius? Like, yeah, let's put these things in everyone's pockets. Let's get these people to put these things in their pockets, which lower their sperm count and lower their testosterone. That's what phones do in your pocket, man. Get them away from your ball sack. Supplementation with Mucuna has been linked to increased testosterone production. By triggering the release of dopamine and other hormones, it helps support, blah, 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 which boosts testosterone. Freaking awesome, dude. Let's boost some testosterone today. And then, of course, for women who are taking shilajit, it does not boost testosterone for women. It's an adaptogen, so it adapts to the individual's needs and requirements. So if you're taking it consistently, those are some of the benefits you can expect to receive. And that's just the Mucuna that's in the chalk daily. We're talking about the ashwagandha, which is in both the male and female stack. That one is considered the king of herbs in India. It's a hormone optimizer. It's a fertility booster. Ours is 14 times as potent as conventional ashwagandha. And it also stimulates the production of melatonin, so you get 1,000 times better sleep while you're taking it. Shout out to Ada Revolution, who said, I've been taking the female Ultra Stack for around 3 months, and I feel superhuman. Guys, Ada, I've never even seen on Rumble before. So she, to me, is new to Rumble, I think. And she just drops a freaking groundbreaking review in real time. Shout out to Ada, who's loving her freaking chalk. The Ultra Stack. By the way, guys, I didn't mention, sorry. If you get an Ultra Stack on the live, you're getting $220 worth of freebies. You're getting the chocolate powder, you're getting the chalk minerals, and you're getting the chalk 7 Wonders, which is the adaptogenic mushroom blend from chalk, which has chaga, lion's mane, turkey tail, cordyceps, oyster, reishi, and maitake mushrooms in it. If you get a double stack or an Ultra Stack, you're getting $220 worth of freebies, which I don't know why chalk would possibly do that, but they're doing it, dude. Those herbs. Yeah, Sonny, it is interesting. The chalk daily is formulated for men, but all of the herbs in the daily, including the shilajit, of course, also are good for women. But they just wanted to differentiate, shout out to freaking Matthew too, who's living in a trailer right now. What the heck's wrong with that, man? And why can't you just park a trailer on a property and, live on it? They say you got to build a structure, but then it has to be zoned and permitted and all the bullshit. It's part of Agenda 21, dude, controlling what you can do on your own property, which you only really own like 6 inches of soil on your property. Anything below that, you don't own the mineral rights to it. You know what I mean? It's shocking. What do we really own in this reality? What do we really have control over? I guess our vessels, our temples, man. Our bodies are temple, man. Oh, you're a guy, but you like the female ultra stack, had everything you wanted. Shout out to Ada, man. He's a guy taking the female ultra stack. Nothing wrong with that, dude. You can wear pink too. It's a good color, man. Just joking. Shout out to Ada, man. That is freaking awesome. That is the first I've heard of that, though. But no, there's people who've ordered the female stack. Usually it's like on Friday, for example, a bunch of people got a male and female stack for their husband and wife, or their husband and their wife, or whatever. And that is where we get into power couple mode, dude. If man and wife, man and woman, woman and man are taking both Shilajit, ashwagandha, and all these freaking superfoods, the vibration of your house goes up, dude, 100%. If you really want to know anything, research civilization before summer. That's where the gold lies. Shout out to the Watcher, who's in a post-commie country. Is that like Eastern Europe or something? Let me know. Yeah, let me know, dude. That's interesting. And shout out to Ada, who's in the UK. Freaking awesome, man. Hold on. What's my dad voice noting me about? What's he got for me? Hold on a second. He usually doesn't voice note me, so this might be something crazy, man. Oh, he wants the trailer back. Okay. So yeah, guys, a ton of people are on the site right now. If you are on the site, quickly get your order placed ASAP. Get the male or female vitality stack and apply the coupon code 44life on the subscription to unlock the 44% off lifetime discount. And automatically you're going to receive $160 worth of freebies. If you get more than a stack, like an ultra stack or a double stack, you're getting $220 worth of freebies. We're talking about the chocolate powder, organic heirloom cacao from Bolivia, and the chalk minerals, which again, humic acid is in the chalk minerals. It's super detoxing for heavy metals. We read a whole write-up on it, man. Listen to this. This is what you're getting for free if you get a stack. One of the things you're getting for free. So look at this. I can't even believe that. Okay, well, for one, carbon 60 is in Shilajit, okay? Carbon 60, it's called C60. It's a powerful antioxidant with potential anti-aging and health benefits. Listen to this. Enhance longevity, improve immune system, protection. Okay, so listen, C60 acts as a free radical sponge, neutralizing reactive oxygen species that cause cellular aging and damage. It's highly efficient, absorbing dozens of free radicals without losing its structure. Studies on rats suggested that carbon 60 can significantly extend lifespan. Do we want to be of sound mind and sound body for the Great Reset? I think so, dude. Purified Shilajit has C60 in it. You're going to feel like $1 million. Liver protection. It's been shown to protect liver tissue from toxicity caused by heavy metals and chemical toxins. What else would you want to be freaking taking, man? And again, humic acid is also in the Shilajit, which is in both the male and female stack. So there's a bunch of people on the site right now, guys. If you are on the fence, quickly get your order placed. First person to get a stack is getting $160 worth of freebies. Shout out to Herbert, who said that's what he's doing. Him and his girlfriend are taking the male and female stack. Freaking awesome, Herbert. And by the way, Herb, again, man, you're in the third week chalk challenge. Wait until the 90-day chalk challenge, bro. You're going to feel like a freaking $1 million. Hold on a sec. Yeah, there's a ton of people on the site right now, guys. If you're on the site, get your order placed ASAP. We're pretty much about to lock this deal down. Yeah, they might, nationalists. He said he's in New York City. He feels like they will try soon to enact a lockdown. Yeah, I mean, well, it would be like another worldwide one, right? It wouldn't be just, it would be, but yeah, it might start in certain places. Ashley, what shifting event do you think will happen this year? Well, I don't know, man. We're on the verge of World War III. We got a financial collapse imminent. We got an energy crisis imminent. And now there's a pandemic. So I don't fucking know. They haven't announced it's a pandemic, of course, but like probably all of those things, strangely. Shout out to Matthew, who's in his third month of taking chalk. Shout out to freaking Matthew, man. 90-day chalk challenge. Absolutely incredible. Okay, chalk just gave a 10-minute countdown timer, dude. 9 minutes and 58 seconds left to get your order placed ASAP and use the discount code 44life. That's 44LIFE. You're applying that on the subscription, not the one-time order. It doesn't work on the one-time order. And when you place your order, you won't see the freebies. You won't see them on your order form, but they're going to get packed up when they ship your order. So they're getting included in your package, but you're not going to see them on the site, and you don't have to add them to your cart either. They're going to be automatically included if you use that discount code and you order within the next 9.5 minutes. So hold on a second. Dude, there's a ton of people browsing right now. Remember too, if you order anything at chalk.com, you're getting a $60 bottle of minerals. If you get a stack, You're getting the $100 bag of the chocolate powder and the $60 bottle of minerals. If you get, oh wow. Okay, sorry. Chalk just said the next two, no matter what they get, the next two stacks, rather, are getting the full-blown $220 worth of freebies. Dude, 7 Wonders, Chalk Mineral, $100 bag of chocolate to the next 2 people who get a male or female vitality stack at chalk.com. Literally hurry the hell up because there's 8 minutes and 50 seconds left. If you're on the freaking site right now, get your order placed ASAP. Make sure you use the right coupon code 44LIFE. Yeah, your first try, Master. Shout out to Tim, man. Shout out to Shane Fanique, by the way. I thought you changed your username, dude. Wasn't it Dan again? Next 2 stacks that are placed in 8.5 minutes get $220 worth of freebies. Are you freaking kidding me, dude? Remember, you can cancel or modify the subscription at any time, but keep in mind, the clinically studied benefits are based on consistent consumption over 90 days. So you do want to get a consistent dose, but with that being said, even taking it for 1 month is excellent and good and freaking great. Hold on a second. We got, where's dollar at? Micronly down. Yeah, I wonder what this financial thing would be anyway. Shout out to Matthew, who's buying more on Monday. Shout out to Matthew. Shout out to Bruce William, that finally got notified. That's interesting. Mega Tim, dude, that's all right, dude. We got you hooked up with freebies. Shout out to Ashy. That's a deal, guys. Shout out to Ashy. It is a smoking freaking deal, dude. Next 2 stacks get $220 worth of freebies. I can't freaking believe it. Yeah, exactly. Shout out to Tim, man. Guys, Tim is a professional too, man. Okay, hold on. A bunch of people have stacks in their carts. Remember, it's the next 2 people who get a male or female stack who get the $220 worth of freebies. Yeah, that's right, Dialed. He said he was just Googling hantavirus and clicking the news tab. It's just spammed with global health officials racing to contact trace this outbreak. Freaking wild, dude. Definitely a coordinated campaign. Yeah, 100% Dialed. 7 minutes and 10 seconds left, guys. Let me type in hantavirus to see what they're saying about it. This one quickly kind of sprung up, man. Fuck. I wonder if they're going to announce something today. News. Deadly hantavirus outbreak on ship poses low risk to wider public, the World Health Organization says. They said that about COVID before they announced a lockdown, by the way, or that it was officially a global pandemic. But don't worry, Pfizer's working on they've been working on a hantavirus vaccine since 2024, so that's great. Yeah, every single mainstream news is covering the same thing. 2 Canadians among passengers who got off the hantavirus-stricken cruise. Shocking, man. Okay, hold on. What's Herb sending me? Dude. Shout out to Herb, who's literally in the hangar right now working on a private jet. Dude, Herb, that's got to be a good paying job, isn't it? Rules and Tools says, next week I'm placing an order of 5 of each of their products. Shout out to Rules and Tools, man. Dude, we will hook you up massively. This guy's been going on the entire website. He knows every single freaking compound. He is fully aware of the superfood benefits of taking chalk. 5.5 minutes, or 5 minutes rather, and 45 seconds left, guys. If you're on the site, you're going to get $220 worth of freebies if you get the male or female stack with the discount code 44LIFE, 44% off for life. Herbert, that's a shiny plane, man. Beautiful freaking plane. Why does it only have 1 engine on the left side of it? Oh, it's behind the cockpit there. Okay, never mind. I thought maybe you were taking the engine off, man. Okay, hold on a second. Dude, there's a bunch of people on the site right now, man. 5 minutes and 10 seconds left. Shocking, dude. Shout out to Matthew, who says you have a solid group chat. Dude, I know, man. We got you in a trailer. We got freaking Herbert in a hangar. Crazy, man. Shout out to Brandon. He said, isn't this exactly how Corona started? Yeah. They first said it's not a big deal. It shouldn't be a big deal. Then all of a sudden it was a global pandemic. It's just going to be a vaccine that does literally nothing. Yeah, I mean, or does mRNA. Problem, reaction, their solution. Exactly, dude. The pay is secondary. So who do you work for, Herb? I guess I got to ask that if you when you say that. Well, Watcher, do they want us dead, or do they just want us in a lower state of consciousness so they can harvest our energy? I don't know that they want us dead. Like if they wanted us dead, they could probably just crank up the cell towers right now and kill us all. But I don't think so. I don't know that they want us dead, but they definitely want us. But I don't know. There is a depopulation agenda, but I thought they were going to do that just by making people infertile, not by actually killing them. But I don't know, man. All I know is that if you say "Hey Siri" and it says "Yeah," that means it was listening to you before you said "Hey Siri." So I don't even like talk. I mean, I'm talking in front of my phone, into my computer, into the internet right now. I mean, it's all getting, you know, put together here for sure. Um, wow. Shout out to Javier, man. And that too, rules. That's right. Okay, hold on a second here. Guys, 3 minutes and 35 seconds left. I can't believe Chalk is doing this. $220 worth of freebies to the next two people who get a male or female stack with the discount code 44life. Freaking shocking, man. I put the link there again just so you make sure you know what coupon code to use. Yeah, they can probably aerosolize it, eh? Freaking wild, dude. Okay, hold on a sec. Yeah, that's probably true, actually, tennis. They couldn't control all of us with the CV2 pandemic, so this time they'll control the fuel. Yeah, that's maybe. You know what though? I don't know. Like, I don't know that they are. Whatchamacallit, like I don't know that they're reacting to um what they did last time. I feel like this was planned even before the first one. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I think all this shit might be a little bit more planned. Okay, for some reason it just dropped for a second. Um, okay, hold on a sec. 2 minutes left, guys. If you're on the site, this is going to be a freaking banger, man. A bunch of people are running around all over the place on the website right now. And as soon as they place their order, they're getting locked in for the $220 worth of freebies. Gene, oh, that was 20 minutes ago. Okay, hold on a sec. And also, by the way, the shocking thing is that the X Files literally talked about the Hanta uh, virus like 20 years ago, or 10 or 15 or something. Matthew, let's see. France begins isolation. There are no current active nationwide lockdowns or general isolation orders in France in 2026. For Hanta. France is actively monitoring an individual who was identified through contact tracing after taking a flight with a passenger from a hantavirus-stricken cruise ship, though no widespread isolation protocol for the general public has been initiated. Well, okay. I'm surprised people are still going on cruise ships, man, to be honest. Like, I mean, I went on one once and it was fun, but I would never go on one again. Like, you're like in a floating Walmart. It's like super public. Yeah, I guess you're probably right, Ashy. Yeah, I know, Dial. The health officials do get ratioed 100%. Ratioed, guys, is when more people are commenting and roasting you on the post than the post has like likes. So it gets ratioed, where basically you're off mark. Well, let me double check. Suppressing the France thing. Probably, Matthew. Probably. Okay, hold on a second. I'm going to shout out the live on Instagram real quick. If you guys are on the site, Chalk just said basically that you're grandfathered in. If you were on the website right now, even though we just reached the 10-minute mark for the countdown. Okay, hold on. I'm going to shut out the live real quick. Yeah, okay, hold on a sec. So France lockdown, that is strange. And then what else do we got? Oh, also, shout out to Butterdog. Also, by the way, What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. To Ashi, who asked what I think is going to come around the corner. Um, I'm pretty sure that they also have a cyber attack in the works, you know? So that could be around the corner too. But I'm not, definitely not. None of this is fear inducing for me anyway. Obviously, it's like, how's this going to look? And obviously, also, I just hope less people fall for this one. But there is still a bajillion sheep out there. But there's so many millions of awake people too. So um, we'll be all right, dude. But they're pulling out the stops for this one. Yeah, it could seem that way. Javier said, "Is this the disease leading up to Agenda 2030?" And oh yeah, alien shit too. Yeah, fucking aliens. Pandemic. Breaking. Pandemic. World War III. Aliens. Oil shock. What else? Cyber attack. Aliens are not real. Yeah, I know. Washer. Yeah, I know aliens are not real. It's completely fake. There's no space either. We're in the firmament. Fake nuke. Yeah, maybe a fake nuke. That's true. I forgot to list that one. A one world government. I mean, that's what Albert Pike said would happen. If you guys, everyone should check out Albert Pike's stuff, man, because his prediction for 3 world wars is literally happening as we speak. Shout out to Esme. Hold on a sec. Okay, guys. So listen, a lot of strange stuff is coming around the corner. 40% of Americans believe we're in the end times. I kind of think we probably are. That doesn't mean end of the world, but the end of an era. Maybe because the goodness gets prevailed and we win and everything's all. I don't think we're cooked, Ezo. Good question, man. I would say no. Shout out to Goddesses over 304s, Lena Butters. We have a guy on Rumble right now called Butterdog. We shout out to Butterdog. Bushman Lifestyle said the idea for World War is a little bit more complicated than World War III. We had numerous World Wars. I don't think it'll be named World War III. Yeah, you're probably right, actually. Well, for one, World War II wasn't even called a World War until like several years into it. Laura, though, the thing is, Laura Lizardi, is that I wouldn't say it's the end of freedom. They're going to try that, but in the end, we win. So we do win at some point here. It's just how weird is it going to get until we do win? You know what I mean? I know it is. Who's cooler than me? I know, dude. I know. Shout out to Scotland, man. I love how we can just hop on here and discuss these shocking plans, because what happens is, for one, you don't feel like you're the only one who's paying attention to know something strange is going on. But also, we get to the bottom of it, you know? There won't be a zombie apocalypse, dude, or there already is one, and it's with everyone drinking fluoride, walking around in a lowered state of consciousness. Bushman, my idea of winning is that human freedom is fully restored, Satan is defeated, and, it's like a freaking utopia with free energy and everything like that, man. I think that's coming around the corner for sure. So listen, guys, we're discussing this and a lot more on my Rumble live stream channel, which is free to download, free to watch, and free speech. If you want to tune in, click the link in my bio. Come to Rumble now, because last time there was a fake pandemic, you could get in big trouble for discussing it freely on Instagram. So we're doing this on Rumble. I hope to see all of you guys on Rumble right now. Click the link in my bio. Come over. It's free to download, free to watch, and free speech. I think they're building bunkers because they want to be able to hide from us when everyone wakes up, as opposed to like some nuke going off. No, Bushman, I'm not talking about solar is not free energy, and you also need all those minerals and shit for it. I'm talking about actual like magnetic Nikola Tesla kind of stuff. Shout out to Scalp Rinse Repeat. My dog does that too. Okay, guys, so come to Rumble now. It's at the link in my bio. I love all of you. And dude, Brandon, or rather, what was his name? Sheldon. I've never seen someone named Sheldon, dude. Shout out to Sheldon. Sheldon, come to Rumble, dude. You're the type of guy to discuss things in detail. I don't think you're a dopamine maxer, man. I think you enjoy things outside of reels. Okay. No, I'll tell you, man, Bushman, the free energy exists. They censor it all the time. They black shelf patents. The Department of Defense made a law that anything that has to do with free energy generation gets black shelved. And they made that in like 2000 and something. Anyways, they are suppressing free energy. There's documentaries. Yeah, Andrew, we'll talk about that on Rumble. Okay, I hope to see you guys on Rumble. Much love, everyone. And you got to check out PMan817's account, Tesla stuff. Shout out to, please, and thank you, man. Great addition to the combo, okay? Okay, see you guys on Rumble. Much love, everyone. It feels like a Friday. Friday. Shout out to Butterdog, man. 14 scientists. Yeah, I don't know what those guys were doing. Are they dead, or did they get taken away into secret, whatchamacallit, operations and experiments and stuff, you know? Copper coils to 30 feet above harnesses ether. That's right, too, man, 100%. Yeah, the people slumped over on drugs in South Florida, or rather San Francisco. Zombies are upon us, yeah. We do got to shut down the whole, like, why? You got to ask yourself this. If there's millions of people who don't have a home in a country, what sense does it make to bring millions of more people into the country when there's millions of people in the country who are homeless? What's the big idea with that, dude? If there's not enough food on your table to feed everyone, you don't invite more people to your table. Yeah, you'd think so, Javier, but the thing is that people drink fluoride, and that makes them docile and numb, and it numbs their senses. So that is the big idea. You know what I'm saying? 100%. If the world only knew the free energy they're hiding, yeah, 100%. Primal Eskimo said, do you think this virus is actually going to be some weapon or bioweapon while fake COVID was a test, or just a distraction? Dude, I'm hoping that it's not a actual bioweapon, for obvious reasons. Like, I'd rather it be fake again. But as I said, I did get sick during COVID with something that I did lose my sense of taste and shit, and I've never had that before. So what the hell was that? I don't know. I don't fucking know, man. And with this one, them saying it has a 40% death rate. But they said, I don't know what they said with COVID, but I fucking don't know yet, man. I hope it's completely fake. That's all I can say. Butterdog said, I think it's planned, obviously, but it'll be real. Need to protect our systems. Shout out to Butterdog, dude. You're so right, man. Butterdog, you are fully right. And also, though, they could just crank up the cell towers, everyone gets sick, and then they say it's a virus. Like, that is also possible as well. So you got to keep your head on a swivel. But again, no weapon formed against us shall prosper. And this is all a part. This is biblical, man. We're watching prophecy unfold and unveil as we speak. So hold on a second. That's right, rules and tools. Also, think about this. How many movies have been about climate change, mass migration, crazy warfare, things like that? And then we've seen those things happen in real life, right? But then there's a million movies about aliens, and we've never seen legit, the government anyway has not disclosed, or we haven't really seen alien stuff. But there's a million movies about aliens. You know, it's crazy. If you go watch a space movie right now, space and planets and like Star Trek or something, it's quite the mind blow to realize that there's no space, planets, or aliens. We're in a totally different realm than most people think. Think of Herbert. So guys, Herbert, who's commenting, is a licensed, insured, and accredited, certified airplane mechanic. He works on private jets. He's literally fixed Bill Gates' private jet, but he actually put a lug nut in the wrong spot. So one day, no, I'm just kidding. But anyways, he knows about planes. Planes know if you fly a plane, you go high enough, you know it's flat. So there you go. So listen, guys, before we get into the nitty gritty, shocking details of what's coming around the corner and what they're going to try to throw at us, I do need to mention something which Butter brought up, rightfully so. And I didn't think Chalk was going to do it, but for some reason they are. If anyone wants $220 worth of freebies, you need to shut up and listen to me right now. Click the link that goes to chalk.com, which I just put in the chat, but it didn't show up. So hold on a second. I'll put it over here. Boom, bang, bingity. Hold on a sec. Here. Okay. Everyone literally pipe it down. I just put the link that goes to chalk.com on the chat. CHOQ.com. Chalk is giving away $220 worth of freebies. What are they giving away, you may be wondering? Well, because we all drank fluoride, most of us have calcified pineal glands. The Chalk Lit Powder, this is a $100 bag of certified heirloom, certified organic cacao from Bolivia, which massively increases stem cell production, which repairs damaged tissues and damaged cells. It also boosts fertility. It's super high in antioxidants. Shout out to Rules and Tools, who is about to spam the chat with more benefits of the cacao, how good cacao is for you. It's a freaking, it's literally mind blowing. But most cacao today is hybrid and full of pesticides. You do not want it. Ours is heirloom and certified organic. We're giving away a $100 bag of chocolate powder. We're giving away, and this is all together, so it's not like one. You're getting all this, $220 worth of freebies. The chalk minerals we're giving away for free, which has humic acid in it. Humic acid is a bioactive compound, which is one of the most powerful heavy metal detoxifying agents in the natural world. You're getting by taking humic acid. It detoxes heavy metals. It's believed to decalcify the pineal gland. It boosts nutrient absorption and nutrient transportation. It is a complete superfood, and it comes from Utah, man. There's a humic shale deposit in Utah. So free lit, free chalk minerals, and you're getting a free $60 bottle of the Chalk 7 Wonders, which is the adaptogenic mushroom blend from Chalk, which has lion's mane, turkey tail, cordyceps, oyster, reishi, and maitake mushrooms in it, which, by the way, they are trying to ban lion's mane and turkey tail mushroom. They're trying to ban them in the European Union. Can you freaking believe that? Oliver said lit powder in his coffee every morning. Shout out to Oliver, dude. This guy's enjoying his lit already. Shout out to freaking Ollie, man. So listen, this is the way the deal works. The website is chalk.com. You got to click the link, CHOQ.com. Go to chalk.com. You'll see there the number one superfood for men and women is the hot water purified shilajit. So shilajit is a adaptogen. It's a, a hormone optimizer. It's a fertility booster. It massively increases the production of new brain cells, which gives you way sharper memory, concentration, and focus while you're taking it. It boosts testosterone for men. It balances hormones for women. It has carbon 60 in it, or C60, which has anti-aging effects. It's extremely pro-fertile, and it is also believed to decalcify the pineal gland. So on the website, you'll see the shilajit. Shilajit is in both the male and female vitality stack. The first two people to go to chalk.com, put the male or female vitality stack subscription in your cart, and you apply the discount code 44LIFE. That's 44LIFE. 44LIFE is the coupon code. You put that on the male or female stack. The first two people to order a male or female vitality stack get $220 worth of freebies. The chocolate, the chalk minerals, and the Chalk 7 Wonders. Now, in both the male and female stack is the organic ashwagandha, which for guys massively increases testosterone and hormones and detoxification. It also increases melatonin production, which gives you 1,000 times better sleep while you're taking it. For women taking the ashwagandha, similar benefits, except it does not boost testosterone for you. It's considered the king of herbs in India. It's one of the most powerful hormone optimizing compounds in the natural world. It's extremely pro-fertile. It is a superfood. And the Russian military, by the way, secretly studied shilajit, which is in both the male and female stack, for over 40 years. And I'm sure Vladimir Putin must be taking shilajit. He would be a total wingnut if he wasn't taking it. So male and female vitality stack. The freebies will not show up at checkout. You're not going to see the free lit, the free minerals, the free 7 Wonders. It's going to be physically placed into your box when it's packed up and shipped. So you're going to get the freebies, $220 worth of them. If you are one of the next two people to get a male or female vitality stack with the discount code 44LIFE. Now, the third superfood in the female stack is the wild crafted Irish moss from Nova Scotia, which has the full matrix of minerals. It increases nutrient absorption and nutrient delivery. It's a total superfood. Those minerals, by the way, also increase So minerals rebuild your DNA. Minerals are frequencies of light, and your DNA is light codes. We are supposed to be getting 102 minerals in our system every single day. But even if you're eating 100% organically, you're getting less than 10% of the full matrix of minerals. This is why it's imperative to be getting minerals into you. If you're taking the male or female stack, you're getting the purified shilajit, which has a ton of bioavailable minerals, which, by the way, remember, bioavailable minerals replace heavy metals. We know that we're being exposed to heavy metals every day. They're spraying us with them. It's time to detox them, and let's decalcify our pineal glands too. Now, the third superfood in the male vitality stack is the Tongkat 100. So our Tongkat is wild crafted from Malaysia. It boosts free testosterone 87% in 21 days. It increases sperm count and sperm motility. It increases muscle mass, muscle endurance, and muscle recovery. It is a complete superfood, one of the most powerful things in the world for guys to be taking in terms of a superfood. And it's clinically studied. So it's not, none of this is like, you might feel some benefits if you're taking the Shilajit. Since it's clinically studied, if you're getting this stuff into you, it's doing these things. And that's what the clinical, that's why we always flex the clinical studies, how badass they are. But remember, first 2 people, it's first come, first serve. Click the link, go to chalk.com, put the male or female Vitality Stack subscription in your cart, not the one-time order. Apply the coupon code 44LIFE, 44Life. That unlocks the 44% off lifetime discount. And the first 2 people then who place their order get the chocolate, the Chalk 7 Wonders, and the Chalk Minerals, dude. I can't believe they're freaking doing this deal. And there's a bunch of people on the site right now, by the way. Okay, hold on a second. They just gave a 10-minute countdown window because the deal was supposed to be 44% off for life. And the first person on the live gets a free lit. But last second change, it's now the first 2 people get the lit, the 7 Wonders, and the Chalk Minerals. So I guess Chalk's being extra generous today. But because this is such a shocking discount, they're doing a 10-minute countdown timer now. So there's 9 minutes and 40 seconds left if you're on the site right now. Remember, too, the Shilajit is a potentiator. So it increases the potential of any other herb or superfood that's taken with it. It's also extremely pro-fertile. So we know there's a depopulation agenda. They have some strange plans. By the way, listen to this, Oliver, because Oliver, I'm pretty sure you're taking this, so you're going to be extra stoked about it. Listen to this. So in the Shilajit, there's something called carbon 60 or C60. Listen to what C60 does, dude, because this stuff, C60 acts as a free radical sponge, neutralizing toxins and whatnot throughout the body that cause cellular aging and damage. It's highly efficient, absorbing dozens of free radicals without losing its structure. Studies on rats suggest that C60 can significantly extend lifespan. It has anti-aging effects, dude. Skincare and UV protection. C60 is highly effective in skincare. I can't even tell you what it does because it gets into medical stuff, but it's very, very good for your skin, put it that way. Improved metabolic health, enhanced energy and immunity, liver protection. It's freaking detoxing, man. It's demonstrated supports a healthy inflammation response by inhibiting markers such as TNFA, potentially aiding. Okay, never mind. I can't read that. But basically, it's super freaking good for you, dude. So hold on a second. There's a bunch of people on the site right now. There's 8.5 minutes left for the freebie deal. Again, you're getting the free lit, the free minerals, and the free 7 Wonders if you're one of the next 2 people to get a male or female Vitality Stack at chalk.com with the discount code 44Life. You got to make sure you use that code on the subscription, not on the one-time order, because no, there's no. I don't think carbon 60 is in cacao, but maybe ask Rules and Tools. He seems to know freaking just about every damn thing out there. Throw your cacao away. Use lit for cooking besides taking it directly. Shout out to Herb, man. Guys, remember, Herb is literally he's working on private jets as we speak. He just sent me pictures of inside the hangar. This guy freaking knows. Do you guys know anything about planes? I doubt it. Herbert does. So hold on a second. A bunch of people have the female and male stacks in their carts right now. Chalk is updating me in real time. If you're on the site, so you're making sure you put the subscription in your cart, not the one-time order. You can cancel or modify your subscription at any time, but keep in mind the clinically studied benefits are based on consistent consumption over 90 days. So you do want to get a consistent dose to experience the full range of benefits. And then as soon as you place your order, you are getting $220 worth of freebies, the lit, the minerals, and the 7 Wonders. But you got to be one of the first 2 people, and there's more than 2 people on the site right now. Shout out to Rusty Man, who said, glad to be around like-minded people with decalcified pineal glands and or biblical woke people for whatever's happening. Shout out to Rusty Man, 100% agree, Rusty. And look, dude, Rusty looks like a freaking professional too. Rusty, let us know where you are and who you are, dude, because Herbert, we know everything about him. He's in Illinois. He's an aircraft mechanic. He's 57. He was born in 69. Everyone comment the year you were born, by the way. Right now. That's right, Javier, 100%, man. I come from the very land that Inquisition took over 600 years ago. Let me know, Watcher. Like, give us more details, man, because we're stoked to hear your like story, man. Tell us. Wow, Javier was born in 2007, eh? You're a young buck. Butterdog, 2001. You freaking millennial. 79, 74. Really, eh? I'm 95. I love the variety of people on the chat. 100%, Herbert. It is cool seeing. I mean, dude. Tony Westbrook on the live literally works at SpaceX, dude. Can you freaking believe that? Okay, a bunch of people are checking out right now. Remember, subscription, discount code 44life, male or female vitality stack, $220 worth of freebies. Quickly place your orders ASAP. There is 5.5 minutes left. Thank God for C60 and we don't need adrenochrome. Yeah, shout out to Oliver, man, 100%. Because, dude, listen, carbon 60 has anti-aging effects. Shilajit itself and ashwagandha, because ashwagandha massively increases your sleep quality, then that means that I imagine that would also have a life lengthening thing, right? Like if you're getting 1,000 times better sleep, you're gonna have more energy throughout the day. That must lengthen your lifespan, man, 100%. Shout out to Brandon. Brandon, his profile picture, he's like skiing or something. Shout out to freaking Brandon, man. Wheatley here. No, Wheatley, you might not be the oldest one here. 1952. Shout out to Sunny. 1952, guys. Sunny is an anomaly because, for one, at her age, to not be on any pharmaceuticals is a minority. And also, she's fully awake to what's going on in this world today. So shout out to freaking Sunny, man. Who's the oldest one in here? Everyone comment. Kay Wheatley, how old are you, man? Okay, hold on a second. Several explosions just heard around southern Iran. Well, no shit, they're bombing it. Okay, hold on. Prayers to all the innocent people, by the way, who may be being affected by these shocking Illuminati plans around the world. Really, actually, like, not, it's just, I couldn't imagine it, man. It's not right. Satan is really pulling the strings right now, man. Chalk plus lit combined together has these effects: full mitochondrial electron transport chain support, endogenous antioxidant system fully loaded. Dude, shout out to Rules and Tools, man. Hold on a second. Dude, there is 10 people on the site right now, and there is 4 minutes left. Guys, the math ain't mathing. Quickly apply the discount code 44life on the male or female vitality stack at chalk.com. You're getting $220 worth of freebies: the chocolate powder, the organic heirloom cacao, and the chalk minerals. So wait, chalk minerals, chalk 7 wonders, and chocolate. Chalk it up, man. Holy crappers. Age is just a number. That's right, Sonny, 100%. Hold on a second, dude. Okay, so remember, the freebies aren't going to show up on your cart, but they are going to be placed in the package when they pack it up. Boom, bang, bing. A bunch of people are browsing right now. There's 3 minutes left, literally 3 minutes and 3 seconds left. 33 cases confirmed. I'm sure we're going to hear that soon. 2 minutes, 49 seconds left, guys. Holy crappers, man. Remember, 44life is a discount code. Do not pay full price. Keep in mind, too, I didn't even mention this. I'm so sorry. If you're looking at the female stack, for one, this consolidates your supplement regimen because you do not need to be taking pretty much anything else. If you're getting the Irish moss, the shilajit, and the ashwagandha, you're getting your magnesium, you're getting your iodine, you're getting your compounds that have anti-aging effects, you're getting your hair, skin, and nail health because of all the minerals, you're getting the hormone effects because of the shilajit. Actually, shilajit, ashwagandha, and Irish moss, all 3 of those do boost your endocrine function to begin with. So your hormones will be calibrated if you're taking the female stack. Same thing with the male stack. Also, by the way, Irish moss has been traditionally used to support hormonal health and aid in fertility, dude. Not aid in fertility, but aid in space fertility. So boost fertility, man. Can you freaking believe that? Shilajit is a cellular terrain rebuilder. Lit is the stem cell and antioxidant amplifier. Together, they're the regenerative foundation. Dude, shout out to freaking Rules and Tools, man. Shout out to Milted Dididio. Are we going to shut down? I don't know, man. Apparently, possibly. Hold on, 1 minute and 45 seconds left, guys. If you're on the site, get your order placed ASAP, literally ASAP. The coupon code 44life, and then you're getting $220 worth of freebies if you're one of the next 2 people to get a male or female vitality stack with that discount code. I forget who that guy is, Far North fan. Let me know. Hold on a second, though. We're getting down to the wire, man. 1.5 minutes left. 1978. Shout out to 78, Far North fan. It's going to be funny, eh, Herb? You're on here, and Sonny, you're on here. Like, hold on. Okay, hold on. Several people are checking out right now. We got 1.5 minutes left. Sonny, everyone must feel like for you to have 72 or 76 years around this flat plane, you must feel like everyone else is a baby, eh? Not actually. I'm sure you don't think that, but you know. Okay, hold on a second. Tim's taking chalk, by the way, guys. Tim has the full-blown mail stack. Rules and tools, it's like poetry. Yeah, that is ish. There's many biblical, really cool things like that. Apparently, we are supposed to be childlike, right? Tim, we're supposed to be childlike. Okay, hold on a second. Dude, a ton of people are popping off all around the site right now. Bunch of browsing. Hold on. Okay, by the way, yeah, probably Herb. Unfortunately, probably. What happened last time? When did America lock down? Did every state lock down? They must have it. Hold on a second. Ashwagandha benefits. You guys won't freaking believe this. Helps the body manage stress, lowers serum cortisol levels, and supports healthy, let's just say, mood and focus. Studies show it can improve sleep quality because it massively increases melatonin production. It may boost muscle strength, increase oxygen uptake, and improve recovery, particularly for athletes. Male fertility and sexual health. Limited evidence suggests it can improve sperm quality and increase testosterone levels. It's clinically studied to do that, dude. Cognitive function. And this, for women, of course, it doesn't boost testosterone because it's an adaptogen. It adapts to the individual's needs and requirements. Research suggests potential improvements in memory, focus, and cognitive function if you're just taking the ashwagandha, dude. And that's not even including the fact that you'd be taking the ashwagandha with shilajit, and if it's the female stack with the Irish moss, which again, full matrix of minerals, rebuilds your DNA, and detoxes heavy metals. So guys, this is basically the last call. There's a ton of people on the site right now. You got to apply that discount code 44life on the male or female stack, and then you get $220 flipping dollars worth of freebies automatically included, which is the lit, the chalk minerals, and the 7 wonders. Keep in mind, the the chalk 7 wonders has chaga mushroom in it, which is considered to be the king of mushrooms because it has the highest antioxidant content in the natural world in any consumable food, even more than cacao, actually. Different benefits, though. Yeah, I know, far north fan. I know, really bad. That makes me. I know it does. I know, far north fan. It's like fuck. Bombs heard in Iran. In other words, the sky is blue. Like it's been being bombed, man. Okay, hold on a second. So they just grandfathered the deal. So that means if you're on the site, you are automatically grandfathered in, even though the 10-minute countdown timer is up. They're holding slots for those who are already on the site right now. So if you're on the site, hold on a second, let me see. Quickly get your order placed ASAP with that coupon code. Let me see something here. Hold on. Boom, bang, bing. Sometimes sunny, yes. Day lives, though, I can like be louder and you know, be louder. How do you think 2030 and the New World Order government will be carried out? Well, dude, it's said that it's going to, have to do with a world war and a financial reset and shit. So that's the plan. But they're going to lose, so I'm not too worried about it. It's just, a micron concerning. I do wonder too when the divine intervention happens. Oliver, yeah, we should. I didn't see the first one yet. I guess I really should, eh? I just haven't watched movies in quite a long time. I think the last thing I watched was The Sopranos. Okay, hold on a sec. Boom, bang, bing. Okay, I'm going to I'm shouting out the live on Instagram. So if you're on the site right now, this is literally the last call to get your order placed ASAP to get the 44% off lifetime discount, which you can cancel or modify at any time on your subscription and get the $220 worth of freebies. Are you freaking nuts, dude? Okay, actually, hold on a sec. We're going to take a brief intermission in a bit here, in a second now, but there's still a bunch of people on the site. Let me double check. Shout out to Rules and Tools, who's going to DM me. And shout out to Herbert, who sent me his pictures of inside a freaking airplane hangar, man. Yeah, I want to see that, Oliver, for sure. I'm surprised they let Mel Gibson make that. You think they would have shut him down or something? Okay, guys, we're going to be live again in like a little bit here, so make sure your live notifications are on. We've got lots to discuss. Keep your head on a swivel. We do win in the end, so don't worry about it. Oliver, by the way, just got to Rumble. Like, this is his first... Oliver just got to Rumble 21 minutes ago. He's brand new here, man. Okay, I hope to see you guys in a little bit here on the next live in a little micro while. Okay, much love, everyone.